college finances. Are you working on campus? Are you working off campus? Do you have a job as a student? Are you worried about the debt, the cost of college? How are you managing that aspect of this big change in your life?
I went with a school that had like the best like financial aid package. By going to OSU Cascades and still being dually enrolled with COCC, I was able to use my Oregon Promise at COCC, and whatever I got from a refund there, I use it for towards my tuition at OSU Cascades. So I can easily say that in my first 2 years, if I paid like, I think it was like $1,200 for like 2 full years of college, it was a lot. It was like more like around the 900 range that I've used with all my scholarships. Following like using up all my Oregon Promise, I went through and got a job as in AmeriCorps Vista, which is actually how I met Jennifer, and participated in that for like 2 summers. From there, I've been kind of like working since then. Currently, I work for the Office of Admissions at OSU Cascade, so I'm the person that like gives tours to like students, works at events, speaks at like student panels for them exclusively. And then I'm also a student, I'm a student consultant at a startup accelerator, in which I kind of work in my craft and kind of if anyone needs like market research done, if anyone needs to do for someone to handle the social media accounts or anything like really business related, they come to me and they like pay me like a good amount to do stuff for them, to work with those clients. And it's a really great networking opportunity for me, because I've gotten to work with people who I don't think I could have ever worked with if I had been trying to do that on my own. And to the point that it's actually encouraged me to go for my master's after this. So fingers crossed that I can finally get back to campus after all this, because this is not a fun way to spend the spring term of your senior year.
Financially, I would say I'm paying all my tuition and books and fees and all that through FAFSA and through Oregon Promise, and basically through any scholarships I was able to apply for. I'm thankful I did receive some scholarships to help me pay for my college, but as well, I have a job, so as a caregiver, which is helpful for my nursing major. And I also did federal work study my first term at college, which is basically just working for the school. I did the front office. I just answer phone calls. I would do errands, and that sort of helped me like become sort of like a student leader, but I really didn't commit myself to actually becoming a student leader. I think federal work study is a good way for high school students to like really invest in their college and get some sort of income while being in college, because while you're in federal work study, you get the.
Oh, I think we lost audio.
So for me, my first year of college at least, so first I chose probably one of the most expensive universities in Oregon. It definitely is like not only tuition wise, but also the cost of housing is pretty expensive for not so great dorm rooms. So it was definitely tough my first year. I didn't end up choosing to do any work study or work. I tried to rely solely on my scholarships, which was all right. It got me through my first year, but I definitely regretted that. But what is really nice about the University of Oregon is that they have a really, really awesome scholarship called the Pathway Scholarship. As long as you're from Oregon and, your family doesn't make a ton of money, you're probably going to get guaranteed to have it. And what it does is covers all your tuition. So that's super nice. That's like $20,000 of tuition every year that it covers for nothing. And then apart from that, I guess for me, I definitely recommend trying to get scholarships or doing what I'm doing, which is an RA. It covers the other like $15,000 for your room, so, and food. So super great. And that's
awesome.
My first year was pretty good. Like I said before, camp helped a lot financially. They helped me get through the first term almost paying none out of pocket. Through my first 2 years, though, I have taken out federal student loans. You asked if I'm very worried about it. I'm not very worried about it. I don't take out that much. I am not that much in debt, and I just receive as much as I need to get by the year. I work a lot during the summer that I save up and helps me cover expenses, as well as when I go home during breaks. My parents help me enough to get by, and I'd say I don't ever struggle that much where I'm missing a meal or I just can't, take up an offer to go eat out with my friends, and everything works out pretty well for me.